The one thing you need to ask yourself today, folks, is this: where in the hell is Captain Crunch? And what has that sinister Scotsman done with him? Thank you. I return you to your previously scheduled programming. Alrighty, hello there, folks. Some of you may have noticed the Mad Scotsman is out there havering again about Captain Crunch. So, here we go again. I'm just going to go through some of the basics here so that, because, I don't know, I saw some people saying that Paul was making sense. Whenever I see somebody saying that about Paul, it makes me go, ooh, whoa, better watch that person. So, anyway, look, I'm going to show everybody again. Okay. First, Mr. Capaldi was claiming that Captain Crunch had new counsel and was launching some civil suit or whatever. Still not sure what's going on with that because he's no longer talking about it. Elizabeth Swalix has yet to get in touch with my co-counsel, Mr. Williamson. So, like I said, once again, as has been laid down before, birth certificate. Okay? By the way, Paul already won this case. So the fact that he's bringing it back to litigation is hilarious to me. But look, I'll show everybody again. Look, birth certificate for Captain Crunch. And yeah, so it says he was born in England. Yeah, so there's that. Then there's these claims of his that that Captain Crunch got new counsel. Basically, I haven't been able to reach my client, essentially, right? And what do I get in what is supposedly supposed to be discovery, right? It contains the transcripts of a confession, right? That supposedly was given by the captain, correct? Okay, so he sends me this discovery. Amongst this discovery, he's sending me this bits of cut up stuff, right? Totally well, you know what it reminds me of? Yeah, there we go. That sounds about right. Captain Crunch is in the hands of the serial killers. After judging by this discovery I was sent by Mr. Capaldi over there at Scotland Yard. Apparently they have a pretty different way of doing things. Never ever have I been sent serial killer ransom type stuff when getting discovery from opposing counsel. So, yeah, that might be pretty close to the mark right there. Okay, so we have the strangely disturbing cutout bits sent over with the discovery. Then we have this interrogation that took place and by the way, since this took place, I have not had any contact with my client. Where is my client? Who knows? So as we go through this thing, at the end of it, the captain is asking when they will be done. And he's due to be somewhere to make a new TV ad, he says. And Tom Fassbender tells him he possibly won't be able to make it. And Mark Wiegert says, "We're going to have to arrest you." To which Captain Crunch answers, "Will it only be for one day?" I'll let you guys decide for yourself what you think of that. So I received this discovery of this interrogation. I haven't seen my client since. Now the opposing counsel is speaking for my client, saying he has new counsel and all these other haverings. So I just want people to know, if you're buying into Capaldi's haverings, that what you're getting yourself into, what side of things you're going to be on. So put these things all back, keep all this stuff in order. It's important. It's all evidence, I think, because I think Mr. Capaldi has done something with my client, to be perfectly honest. So let's address another thing. I have this supposed written confession by Captain Crunch. Funny thing, folks, this is why we got Howard Cheatham in, the forensic handwriting expert in, so that he could come in and prove what we already know, that this is Mr. Capaldi's handwriting. So once again, begging the question, where is my client, Mr. Capaldi? Because you're doing an awful lot on my client's behalf for some reason. So, birth certificate, serial killer type discovery sent over. And really to really cap it off, obviously the things that Travis pointed out, like he uses the phrase "me hearty," which is clearly a British term. All these things prove, that what I'm saying, that Captain Crunch is, British, or from that island. And for further proof, for those of you who just don't, really see it, this was given to me as a gift by my client. Okay? This right here. Okay. This is a bottle of wine from his family's vineyards. Okay? Do you see what they're holding there? See that? Yeah. Those are bagpipes. Yeah. So, this was a gift from my client to me. Now, it's made out of crunch berries. They use crunch berries to make the wine, so there's no way in hell I'll ever drink it. But still, it goes to prove that my client is from Scotland. Or British. However you want to look at it. Horatio Magellan Crunch. Horatio. Like the famous British commander. Like Mr. Capaldi's favorite, cartoon character, Horatio Pugwash. Now, to address one final thing, and that was the haverings of the Mad Scotsman this morning, and that is in regards to his now, because there's no proof that Captain Crunch was ever in the British Navy or the Royal Navy, that means he's not British. Well, there's no account of him ever being in the U.S. Navy either. So that basically throws that out the window. So now Mr. Capaldi is reaching and saying, oh, he's a pirate. So now Captain Crunch is a pirate. Anybody watch the Captain Crunch cartoons? Does he strike you as a pirate? Anyway. I will leave that for you guys with your own reasoning minds to work out on your own. That's about it for today, folks. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. We'll see you. And remember, always remember, the Crunch family vineyards. Now, don't drink this stuff like I said. It's made from crunch berries. Crunch berries are horrible. Trust me. So don't drink this stuff, but this was a gift from my client, clearly proving that his family's vineyards are over in Scotland, and so just wanted to make that absolutely clear, folks, before you go listening to that madman, that havering Scotsman, Mr. Capaldi. That's it for today, folks. We'll see ya.